Alright guys, so it's been a while since I've at last made my Cookie Alliance video, and in this video I am going to be using JoyRool's account, which is, free to play pretty much here, and going to show you guys one team that I use to clear easy, normal, hard, as well as expert. It is said that this is a lot easier than last season, so wanted to show you guys the team that I used so that you guys can try and clear it, because just by clearing up to expert, not even trying mastered, we were able to get up to Elite 3, which is quite a lot of crystals. 13,000, 1,800 rainbow cubes, and then of course you are able to contribute to your guild's ranking as well. So let's get into it. So expert is going to be, a decent place where you need to go and clear in order to get some good amount of rewards. And, the wave clear reward is also really, really good. So let's go over the team that I've used. You can use different variations of the teams, but this is the one that I thought it would work out pretty well, because there are some stages where, you're going to need wave clears, and certain stages where you're going to need someone like Creme Brulee to quickly get rid of the boss, quickly get rid of, obstacles and things like that. So here we go, guys. Let's go over the team right here, and it's going to be Financier, as well as Icicle Yeti, Frost Queen, as well as Cream Puff, and our Creme Brulee. And then the treasures are going to be the whistle, jelly watch, as well as the robe. You guys saw the scroll, but forget about that. We're going to use the jelly watch. I was just testing things out. And let's go over the toppings as well as the biscuit. I do want to let you guys know JoyRool's account is almost 2.5 years old, so it's been a while since that she's been playing. She's been playing consistently almost every single day, so that's the reason why you're going to see a pretty high ascended Frost Queen, and as well as, Cream Puff and other cookies that has been out for some time. All right, so let's go over it. 5 Swift Chocolate for Icicle Yeti. You just need Icicle Yeti to go and do extra healing. Use the skill as quickly as possible. Cooldown is going to be most important. No damages is required. And then next one is going to be our Financier. Financier is using 5 of the solid almond here. Only tank right now besides Icicle Yeti. So damage resist as well as extra defense. Extra cooldown does help, but not necessary in this particular case. And then our Frost Queen is using 5 of the Syrian Raspberry. In Cookie Alliance, the wave duration or the length between waves are pretty long, so you have enough time to kind of get your cooldown reduced. So we're going with 5 Syrian Raspberry. We're going to focus on that damage, attack, extra crit helps, extra cooldown does help, but damage resist is definitely recommended. And the next one is going to be our Creme Brulee. We're using 5 of the Swift Chocolate here, focusing on attack as well as the damage resist and attack speed. All right, attack speed, very, very important for that road to be on Creme Brulee. Next one is going to be our Cream Puff. Cream Puff is using 5 of the Juicy Apple Jelly, and the reason why, of course, is going to be that JoyRool's account is level 13 right now, not maxed out, not even level 20, so we definitely need it. All right, so we're focusing on that. A little bit of damage resist, extra crit, as well as a cooldown as well, which is very important for Cream Puff, because Cream Puff does have a pretty long cooldown. All right, some replacements that I want to let you guys know. If you don't have Frost Queen, or you don't have Frost Queen leveled up, Crystal Gem is low level, you guys can always use White Lily. If you have White Lily, you guys can go and try to use someone like Captain Caviar with the Magic Candy right now. Captain Caviar is pretty decent. The only downside is Captain Caviar does, take quite some damage. And then if you want to try and clear everything with just, Creme Brulee, you guys can also try to use Fettuccine in here and allow Fettuccine to also be an extra tank. And then also, if you want to try to make a separate team with Frost Queen, just a full ice comp, frost comp with like Pine Cone, Frost Queen, Sherbet, Snow Sugar, as well as another tank like Fettuccine. If you're not using Fettuccine over there, or burnt cheese, that is also an option. All right, but here we go, guys. This is what I used. You guys can see my artifact for JoyRool's account is level 15, as well as level 10 here. The water is not being used in this particular case, but let's go into it. We don't even have the thing ignited here. It does apply to experts, so it does help out, but yeah, we're not going to use it in this case. Let's go into it, and let me show you guys this team. All right, guys, so here we go. Couple of the stages that I will have to kind of let you guys know of that might be pretty annoying. All right, is going to be certain stages where it's going to be like this, where there's an obstacle. That's the reason why we are having Creme Brulee to go and get rid of those obstacles as soon as possible. And you're going to see that in, hero mode, as well as you're going to see that in master and hero. That's going to be really, really annoying. So there's a lot of teams switched around in order to just single target that extra obstacle with creme brulee and things like that. All right, but right now we're gonna see right here that the team is pretty good. Icicle Yeti as well as Financier does great in tanking, especially if you guys do have decent amount of toppings as well as your damage resistance is pretty good. So I have to show you guys the biscuit. I forgot about the biscuit, so that would most likely be added, in between because I could edit it in. But we have Mango. Mango is not a problem either with creme brulee. Creme brulee does great damage, and then Icicle Yeti also does decrease a bit of the damage that you're going to take from the waves as well. So that's really good. Financier also increasing that extra damage resist for the team, for the cookies. So that's also really, really good. And then I believe Wave 11 is where it kind of could get annoying for some players, I believe. Wave 11 in Master was pretty annoying, so let's go into it after we kill that thing off. All right, and here we go. So this is going to be the part where you might want a second team depending on your account. And the reason why I say this is because these guys have a hit shield, right? They have a hit shield. They do quite a lot of damage depending on what team you use as well. And if you want to just kind of get rid of them right away, or you want to get rid of the hit shield, then you could use the paper charm on the second team, and then like I said, like the frost comp, and then you can go and use the paper charm, get rid of auto, and then make sure to see the enemies, use the paper charm, get rid of the HP shield or the hit shield, and then you're able to burst down the enemies. So that is an option if you guys would like to do that. If you don't think that your one team comp right now can actually beat up that particular wave, because it can be kind of annoying for certain players. But besides that, it's not too much of a problem here. Everything else, Frost Queen does great damage. It's able to freeze most of the enemies. Of course, you're not going to be able to freeze these guys right here, but because of the fact that, I think we actually froze a couple of them, but because of the fact that, Frost Queen does have the Crystal Gem, great damage, and is able to do some amount of some burst damage without even freezing the enemies. So here we go. No problem here in my opinion. Creme brulee does some insane damage as well here, and we're already up to wave 19, almost 20. All right. So I think this is a lot easier than last time. I tried expert on JoyRool's account with like a single tank or a single team. Wasn't able to get it properly. We got up to wave 19, 20 last time, but we couldn't beat it. But this time around, creme brulee just absolutely destroying the boss here. And we didn't even need to pop the revive. So that was a bonus. So there you guys go. You guys can definitely try this team out. This is not the best team or, a team that you have to use to beat it. There's a lot of variations out there. But in my opinion, this is a pretty good team that I want to say most people probably already invested in, especially with Financier, Icicle Yeti, and all the cookies that I've showed in the comp being used in various situations inside of the game right now. So hopefully this team helps out. I will make a separate video for Master Mode that I was able to beat today during the live stream, so I'll make a separate video on that. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any questions. But good luck, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.